Good morning. On here looking rough again, but I'm on here. I was thinking about what I wanted to talk about this morning, about halfway through my walk. And by the way, that's why I look like this, because this is the time when I get back from my walk, from my jog, from working out or whatever that I do in the morning. Because I just try to do something to invest in my future health. So I always have like this desire and have all this stuff in my head of what I want to record and put out there. And then I always justify, well, man, like I don't want to be on there looking rough. So let me go ahead, shave, shower, get dressed, do all of that stuff, and then I'll make a video. And then something else come up and something else come up, and before you know it, I'm on my way to work or running behind, and then I don't do it, and it gets put off, and ultimately, the majority of the time, it doesn't get done. So even though I would like to look better, be more presentable, um, I'll get to that point. But for right now, I feel like it's important for me to just be consistent, actually recording. Um, so, I mean, it'll get better. The content will get better, the entertainment value will get better, so on and so forth. But just needed to start. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about, because about halfway through my lap, I just had this phrase just kind of repeating through my head, that confidence is earned. And what does that mean? So the more you do something, the less you question if you can do it or not. So um, it doesn't have to be something hard. It actually should be something easy. But over time, you add, things get progressively more challenging, more intense, so on and so forth. And eventually, you are really challenging yourself. But challenge yourself with things that are attainable, and you earn the confidence as you accomplish these things, versus challenging yourself to do things that are unrealistic and then coming up short and creating doubt, um, apprehension, anxiety about trying new things or pushing yourself because you came up short. Well, ultimately, it's going to be some of both. You're going to set some goals and hit them relatively easy and do those consistently and add to, and that'll build confidence in one area. And then in some areas, you may not actually hit your goal, but you'll see how far you off, and it may motivate you. Sometimes it may discourage you, but ultimately, you have a record of what you're doing. So, record. And I don't mean in this sense, I mean write down, keep track of, make notes, do whatever you got to do to really keep track of what you're investing in, the things that you want. Because if you do that, then you'll get them. So this is just another example. So I'm walking down the street thinking about how easy it is for me to walk long distances, how comfortable I am doing it, and why that's the case. Well, that's simply because it's not something I question. I don't question if I can go on a walk and complete a walk. I know all I got to do is get out of here. I don't question if I can do 50 push-ups because I've done it so many times. It's something that I know I can do. But at a point in time, and I was happy to get 30 push-ups. But again, confidence is earned. You do it over and over and over. I was in the Army, so I've done them so many times. Same thing with lifting weights. Uh, I don't know if I could. I'm pretty sure I probably can't put up 300 pounds right now. I've done it in the past. I mean, bench press. I've done it in the past, but I haven't done that as much as I've put up 225. I don't know if I could do 225 right now, but I'd be willing to bet on that before 300 because I've done it so much more. 185, I'm certain I can do that, So that's what I mean. Earn the confidence in the things that are important to you. If you're not comfortable talking to somebody, it's probably because you don't really talk to that person the way you want to talk to that person. You haven't invested the time, energy, effort in that relationship to have a dynamic where you can talk to that person how you want to talk to that person. If you can't swim, whatever the case may be, all I'm saying is if it's something that y'all really want to do, just like if it's something that's important to me, you have to invest in it and you have to start. The most important thing is to start. Once you start, don't quit. The biggest reason people fail, or really the main reason people fail, is simply because they quit. Because it's not a linear dynamic where you just go and you progress and there's never a setback. The most successful people in the world will often share how many failures they had, how many setbacks they had, how challenging it was for them to get where they wanted to be, and all the things they had to overcome to ultimately accomplish whatever they accomplished in life, whether that's sports, entertainment, education, politics, whatever the case. So, we all have that same opportunity. We all have the ability to be great at something. You know better than me what that is. My challenge to myself right now is just to be the best person I can be. I do want to build a successful business. I do want to have good relationships with the people that I care about the most. I do want to leave assets, wealth, opportunities for the people that I care about. I want to provide those while I'm here, still put something in place to make sure that they're available when I'm no longer here. I want to position my kids to, take whatever I accomplish and go to the next level. And it doesn't have to be in the same thing, just as they go to a further level than I did in life in general. So however good I am, however great I am, that they'll be better. But I want that for everybody around me. It's a lot of people that I don't talk to as much as I would like. There are a lot of people that I don't talk to simply because I don't enjoy the conversation. And that's a reality. We all have to think about what's important. I hear a lot of us talking about how important family is, how we want to change our situations, how we want, we don't want to be in the financial situations we're in. We don't want to have to deal with the stress, the occupations, all of that stuff. So start creating a different situation. The situation will never change unless you change the situation, which in order to change the situation, that's really saying we need to change ourselves. So I'm trying to change. I hope that I can help anyone else that's trying to change. And that's just really the biggest thing I wanted to share this morning is, man, it's not that hard. We just don't believe it. Faith, belief, that's the most important thing, but that's not something that's a given. That's something that you earn by doing the things you can do and challenge yourself to do more consistently. And you'll build that confidence to actually do the things that you need to do to get where you want to be. I know what I'm doing right now. is not going to be the end all be all. I'm going to have to add to it. I'm going to have to make it more challenging. But the more I do what I'm doing right now, the easier it will be to add to it, because I'll have that confidence that I can do more because I've done this so much. So that's really what I wanted to share. Take a minute and think about not everything, just one thing. What is the most important thing to you right now? And are you actually investing in that thing? Are you putting consistent effort in on a daily basis? Are you holding yourself accountable to make that desire a reality? And if you're not, then start. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be great. Just start, and then you will earn the confidence to create the consistency, to challenge yourself, to make the adjustments, to adapt, to ultimately achieve that thing. So please do that. Don't put it off. Uh, Set a goal that you can accomplish relatively quickly and do it, and just keep doing it and keep adding to it. I'll holler at y'all later. Love y'all.